We're still in the studio with our one and only Mr. Seyi Tinubu. Thanks for staying with us during this period. Thank you so much again for sharing part of your evening with us. So, going straight to the point, as a concerned philanthropist, you said and as captured, the public is worried and people are concerned about their finances. What is your organization doing in this regard?
My organization is business or the NGO?
The NGO.
Okay. I mean, for us at Noella Foundation and Food Click Support as well, one of the key targets, and it's always been of our key targets for almost 2 years or over 2 years on my part, 10 years now for Food Click's own part, is trying to fight hunger. And with lockdown and a lot of businesses been shut down and people being at home, that's one of what we found as well at this key time. Is it's very important for us to continue to try and battle and also support the efforts of the Lagos State government as well as a whole. So Noella Foundation and with the support of Food Click Support, Noella Foundation has been an integral part with Food Click to provide over 15,000 boxes of food, non-perishable goods. Within each box you have about 30 meals each box, so that equates to about 350,000 plus meals that have been created, provided for Lagosians in our efforts and campaign to support the government itself in our own little way. So we've been able to do this so far in different areas. We've gone to Agege, we've done Oshodi. No, we've done Mushin, we've done Agege, we've done Badagry, we've done we've done quite a number of places as well. And also return as well, we're on social media pages as well and looking at different areas that people are commenting, where we now send courier services as well there to deliver food boxes, the food emergency boxes as well, to different homes and individuals. So I mean, for us, we've just been trying to conquer and assist the government from the hunger, which is also one of the SDG goals as well, to support the current pandemic.
All right, thank you so much for throwing more lights regarding the food box sets to relieve or to reach the vulnerables and the aged Lagosians, which definitely was aired online. But I must ask, listening to you, do you get rural areas within the states? When I'm talking about rural areas, I'm talking about the food boxes reach the cover slums. When I say slums, I mean Agege. You mentioned Agege, but Ajebunle, Makoko.
We were in Makoko last week.
Really?
So we've been to Makoko, we've been to Ajebunle, we've been to Makoko, we've been to Sule, we've been to Jakonde. We've been to several different areas around the state.
I'm impressed.
Over the last 3 weeks as a whole, for us to have been able to have done over 350,000 meals, it hasn't been the Koivi access only.
It's funny.
We've been to Lagos Island.
Thank you for going to my place, Lagos Island. You carry on this relief campaigns with so much compassion. Sometimes when I'm glancing through the pages on social media, I'm always asking myself, must he do this? Why must someone like this from his background be doing this? What's the passion? Is it an attachment to your humanitarian works, or is it a CSR initiative? I mean, corporate social responsibility. What's the history behind it?
I think, look, for any company itself to even consider CSR itself in the first place, there has to be that passion, there has to be that drive, there has to be that want to want to be able to support and help. But this is uncharted territory for anybody with such a pandemic, and I don't think anyone, let me just speak for myself actually. This is one of those points where you take your hats off and you just say, you know what, let me get into it. Let me also assist. Whether it's the packing stages or whether it's actually being there to also make sure you're trying to monitor as much as possible the social distancing, which has also been very, very hard. And I'll gladly address that as well, because I know a lot of people have been on my pages as well commenting about it. But look, it's something we've been doing for over 2 years, and it isn't new when it comes to providing food.
So you've been doing this even before the pandemic?
Oh, so before the pandemic, we were doing food drives with Food Bank, with Food Click, sorry, not Food Bank.
Yeah.
With Food Click Support.
I saw that.
Where we have in the past done feeding on World Food Day for over 3,000 people in one sitting. We've done food drives. We've done even from my wife's birthdays, for example. We would go around to communities and donate with Bola Joko's support, who's an amazing man.
Oh
And
wow.
when you talk about ourselves, like these are the unsung heroes that actually drive people like me as well to actually want to get out there and do more. He's been doing this for 10 years, and the 2 years that we've done it, and I guess with the pandemic as well, it's become a little bit more public and a little bit more obvious on social media pages, and thanks to some media houses as well carrying the stories as well.
Yeah.
But no, it's something we've been doing for years. And support, whether physically being there or actually just financially supporting. But in most cases, we've actually also been physically there as well in the past. And it's something that's a passion of my wife and I. And the foundation isn't. I'm not just a founder of Noella Foundation. So it's my wife and I that actually founded the foundation.
Oh, interesting.
So I want to point that out as well. So with her support as well, and her love for helping and kids, it's also been something as well that even me, I'm like, you know what, let me also be there, because in the office I'm very hands-on, and usually she's the hands-on one when it comes to foundation,
Yeah.
but she's not around, so I now have to take that role.
And you're doing
And
a
I'm loving
wonderful job, and as well,
Absolutely.
we have to give kudos to her as well for actually creating such a wonderful foundation. But let me ask you quickly before we go on break, what's the name behind the foundation, Noella Foundation? What's the history behind it?
My daughter's name.
Your daughter's name. Thank you so much. So we will go on a quick break and return after our headline news. Please do not touch that dial. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Like we earlier said, discussed, Mr. Seyi, regarding the philanthropist work that you've been doing, which has been fantastic. The question now is, a lot of people believe that people who do all these things only do it for social media and not necessarily coming from, it's like there's more to it and all of that. It's like people even putting some crumbs on the table regarding the kind of packages they give to people. What's your opinion regarding that?
I mean, look, I can't speak for other people, but I
Yeah.
can speak for myself.
Correct.
My social media page is one that's always documented my day-to-day activities prior to the pandemic, and even during the course of the pandemic as well. If it's not uploaded by me, it will be uploaded by one of my team members, and I also actually kind of agree with them now as well that it's important for one to also almost have like an archive. And I guess that's what it is for myself and other individuals that wish to follow, and see it as almost like an inspiration as well to be driven on a daily basis, so they can see what we go through as well.
And that's what you got our attention, to be honest.
And that's why I'm here right now, and that's why I'm able to sit in this chair and be at 92.3
Inspiration of a
FM.
real talk with Kike. Say that.
No, real talk with Kike. So no, it isn't about trying to put in anyone's face.
Okay.
It would be one thing if my page had been open or I'd started only posting after the pandemic started, and we now was doing this NGO and food bank emergency boxes. But as I mentioned to you as well, with Food Click support, we've been doing this for a while, and it's apparent and obvious even on my social media pages as well that these were things that we had. These were things we had in the past, and with events we've had in the past as well have also been documented. So no, I don't think I'm trying to take advantage of the current pandemic.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I know for a fact I'm not trying to.
No, of course not.
And what you do see on the page is just a documentation. It's not even the depth, or it's not even half of what we get to see on a daily basis. It isn't. It's just a
Sonia
documentation.
shaking her head. That's
It's just a
only
documentation.
if you know.
If only, yes. Trust me, if they only know.
all right. Thank you so much for that. Let me use this opportunity to call the audience. You can please call in and let's fill your purse, and please send a message to ask our guest any question you might want to ask. Again, the line to call is 0700 923 923 923, or you can send us a message on 0817 313 6193. So before we start receiving phone call, as a business expert with good overview of the economy, what financial and economic tolls do you think that this pandemic would take us on?
I mean, I think it's becoming obvious when we look at the oil price as it's yesterday. It's going to be in a recession itself. It's going to be one that would hit everybody. It is something that's going to hit everyone, but I don't honestly think anyone
All right.
honestly can actually.
Can you please hold your thoughts for a few seconds? We have a caller. Oh, sorry, we lost that. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Iboleri.
Okay, what's your contribution today?
I just want to thank the man that sharing food box.
Mr. Seyi Tinubu.
But I want to let him know also that it has not reached my area.
Which area is that? Seyi, open mic to you now.
Which area is this?
Boleri.
So where is this? Sorry, I didn't hear.
1 cup of rice shared my area.
Which area is this?
Which area are you at the moment?
Okay.
Where's your location?
Okay, they call it the bus stop is at they call it Asrock bus stop. That is my location. Nearby, yes, Asrock bus stop, and this is my number.
Where is Asorok bus stop?
At Iboleri.
Igboleri.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for that.
Sorry, is that in Lagos?
Yes, they said it's in Lagos.
Igboleri.
So you don't want to get back to you on that. All right, we have another caller on the line. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
Hello.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Elga.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling from Ikeja.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also very impressed with the caliber of experts you are doing your program.
Thank you so much for that.
And kudos to you. And it's also nice to hear from Mr. Seyi Tinubu.
Yes.
But what I want to clarify is this is foundation. Are they also receptive to ideas on how they can impact more on the very poor, the poor of the poor? Because some of us are deep in the system and will help them generate good points and ideas on how to get and impact the very poor people.
For us at the foundation, with regards to the food distribution and food emergency box, we do target some of the. I don't like the word vulnerable, but I prefer worst impact areas when it comes to the low income households areas itself, and that's what we have been targeting, and that's why we've been in areas like Makokoro, etc. In areas that we feel that it's much needed. But when it comes to other aspects of social impacts, that's now into another part of the NGO, which is now the foundation itself, that we look at with STEP, where we do give funding as well to startups, and we target individuals who are not opportuned with being able to have the right connections in certain areas.
Thank you for that. We have another caller on the line. What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
This is yours calling from Lebanon.
Okay, what's your contribution today?
Yes. My contribution is that they have shared food. I'm not saying it, but that's not reach my hand. Because they say that they cannot give me.
The food has not reached your hand.
They did not give me, but I've seen some people sharing food. They said it's for people with family and people that are registered with government. And that they say
no, I think you've completely mixed this up with another group.
Yeah.
If you're in Yaba, I want to strongly believe that we reach quite a number of individuals within that access.
Yeah, correct.
And we have very much not government affiliated. We're not affiliated to any government agencies or any government as a whole. However, if you could just maybe message on Instagram, and we'll try and get your address and send something to you.
All right. Thank you so much. We have another caller on the line before I get so excited regarding that.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Palliative.
Okay.
Hi, Bolajoko.
Oh, you know the person.
This is Food Click Support.
Oh, I see.
Hi, Bola.
How you doing?
This is the gentleman I was referring to that says been doing this for 10 years.
Of
we do
course,
this
and thank you
Food
so
Click.
much. It's been a wonderful collaboration between both of you. I've been following you guys as well, and you're doing a wonderful job, I must say.
because I've actually been listening to what Esther has been saying, and I must confess that I commend the effort of Noella Foundation, who have been our partner since the...
What am I expecting you to say before?
Partnership between Noella and Food didn't start with COVID-19.
No.
They started quite a long time ago, not today. We are together during World Food Day. We've been having community teaching in the business are together. Just next March, we've also partnered. So it's not only about COVID. We are even looking towards life after COVID, just like there was life before
COVID-19.
And before COVID-19. And like the founder of Noella Foundation, Mr. Seyi said, we are trying as much as possible to reach as much as possible. We've been doing house to house. Today we did house to house. Yesterday we went to Agege, we've been to Ekpe, we've been to all the places. I'm
actually impressed that you guys have been to a lot of rural areas, and it's a good thing that you are reaching a lot of people who are actually not privileged at the moment, and this pandemic is affecting them a whole lot, and there's hunger on the land or wherever, because I always tell people that people are actually really hungry. Thank you so much for calling and contributing to what's the show.
See you soon, Bola.
See you soon. All right, we have another caller on the line. Hello. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Please in 30 seconds.
Well, I'm Peter calling from Aja.
Okay.
Yeah, I thank the young man that is doing this noble job.
Oh, yes.
There is something I want you people to understand, that the rich also cry. When you people say that you are selecting some low-income people, how do you define them? Some estates we have people in abject poverty, but people use the eye of estate to look at them. Simply because these people are one piece, they live in estate and they are neglected by government health and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Like myself, I need help, but I can't come out.
Which estate are you in?
Well, I live in Paradise Estate in Aja.
You live in Paradise. I would like to also mention to you that when you do mention estates, we haven't been, we haven't just targeted, like you said, the people that live in certain particular areas. We have also looked, and like I said, for us, I don't want this food bank to be seen as we're focused on the island.
Yes.
It's spread around the whole state as a whole.
Yeah.
So we have looked at certain areas around here as well, even if it's down to even the gate men that work at Banana Island, to the men that are on the road leading to Banana, to the last one people that are also sweeping the roads in Ikoyi, to Jakonde Estates, and also to the less privileged areas, or not less privileged, lower income households within the Jakonde area as well. Right. But you just, what did he say again? Paradise
Estate.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here, Seyi Tinubu, on the show today with me. And the first class delivery when it comes to the media world, the relief aids on COVID-19 is giving me all sorts of faces in the studio. Thanks for honoring us.
And can I just say, I'm not a media expert. I'm still just a learner myself.
I know. We are all learning. Anyways, thank you so much for taking time out to be right here with me in the studio. So our closing remarks, courtesy Omoluabi personality from Goldmyne, is Aforiti Amakowori pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sùúrù àti ìfaradà. This translates to endurance in every trial begets goodness. It's coupled with patience and perseverance. Thank you so much again for joining us, and for all our callers. Please stay tuned. We will be right back next week, same time, same station.